Hello, today is Monday, July the 6th, 2020, and you're watching Tar Heel Teachers Daily, a new micro series to give you a slice of some of the latest happenings in education right here in North Carolina. I'm your host, Marlow Artis. You don't want to miss any of our great Tar Heel Teachers content, so please go ahead and hit subscribe right here on our YouTube channel so that you'll be notified every time that we have a new video. And for this show, it will be daily, Monday through Friday. That's why it's called Tar Heel Teachers Daily, and we're very excited about that. We're also very excited to wish Mrs. Euzelle Smith a happy belated birthday. On Friday, she turned 101 years old. Mrs. Smith was a longtime educator in the Chapel Hill Carborough City Schools. In fact, Smith Middle School was named after she and her husband, who passed away in 2016. The Chapel Hill community came together, specifically the North Side community came together to sponsor a birthday parade for Mrs. Smith. And one of my former students, Naya Farrington, who I had the great pleasure of working with when I was in Chapel Hill, was one of the event organizers. And it was just wonderful to see the great pictures and to see the community come together to celebrate this treasure. Our arts education colleagues have reason to celebrate. Last week, Governor Cooper signed into law Senate Bill 681, which will require high school students to complete an arts education course between grade 6 and grade 12 in order to graduate from high school. It is going to start with the students who enter sixth grade starting in 2022. This had been a long-time passion project for many legislators and arts education advocates, including Representative Linda Johnson, who passed away in February. They have been working on this for 10 years, and I'm so glad that this was passed because arts education makes our students well-rounded. There's so much research about the benefits of arts education, and so this is a step in the right direction. Governor Cooper may have signed Senate Bill 681 into law, but one thing he did not do last week, he did not make a formal announcement regarding the reopening of our schools in terms of making a decision that has caused a lot of discussion online for the last several days. Elon University released a poll that said that North Carolinians were very divided on this topic. School systems are prepping their plans, the hybrid plan, the virtual plan, the face-to-face option, just so that they'll be ready. School systems are also building virtual academies as we speak so that students and parents and teachers who are not comfortable going back to school in the fall will have that as an option. Parents are looking into all their options, including homeschool. The website for the homeschool registration actually crashed last week as parents are trying to figure all their options. And so we here at Tar Heel Teachers, we are going to do an episode of our interview series, Tar Heel Teachers at Home, where we can go in depth with various experts around reopening of our schools because there is a lot to discuss and we want to be able to have the time to do it. Our friends at CREED, the Center for Racial Equity in Education in North Carolina, are looking for their 2020 Equity Fellows. So if you're interested in applying, the application link is in the description box of this video. They're looking for a teacher fellow, a principal fellow, a school board member fellow, a journalist fellow, and a superintendent fellow, which is a new category for this year. Recently on their CREED podcast On the Margins, they discussed the experience with the 2019 Equity Fellows, who were the first inaugural class. And so if you want to hear about their experiences in this equity fellowship and how they investigated individual projects around racial equity in their school districts and their communities, please check out the link, which is also in the description box. I want to leave you all with a quote as we conclude today's episode of Tar Heel Teachers Daily. We must not forget how wonderful it is to bring joy to others, but we must also remember how important it is to feel it ourselves. As educators, we give so much joy and happiness to others, and it's important that we take care of ourselves and find our happy place. It reminds me of the Whitney Houston song, You Give Good Love. As educators, we give good love. So make sure you love on yourself today. Do something that's fun, something that inspires you, something that makes you smile. You deserve it. And don't forget that. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow on Tar Heel Teachers Daily.